talk about where you find the quiz and how you do the quiz and that kind of thing just a little bit. So this is the schedule that you need to look for, and it's only about 5 weeks there. Okay, so we'll try to stick with the schedule as much as we can without making much changes there. And that said, sometimes we may have a topic that's very difficult, and then we may need to spend more time. In that situation, we may need to push the due date or even the exam back a little bit. Whenever we make changes to the tentative schedule, I want to guarantee you there, it's going to be towards your advantage there. Okay, we're not going to move the due date ahead. We're always going to push it back if necessary. All right, and the lab activities there, and we are meeting on Tuesday and Thursday only. Okay, and each day when you have a lab there, and you see a one column there, indicate which lab activity we're doing. You need to make sure that you read those lab activities in the lab manual. If we ask you to write out a procedure, make sure you do the procedure before you come to the lab. Okay, and then we have quizzes, and we're going to go over the policy, grading policy of the lab when you get into the lab today. Okay, so these two documents, they're page 6 and page 7 there, the lab schedule and lecture schedule, and that's something that you want to make sure that you pay attention to. Right? And after that, there's another thing that I wanted. Oh, the textbook. We already mentioned the textbook there. And again, we have plenty of copies of the textbook on reserve in the library. And if you don't want to spend $188 to buy this textbook, you don't have to. Since you're here Monday to Thursday, 8 hours a day, just go to the library and use the textbook there. Now, I do ask you to read the textbook. For every topic that we talk about there, I always give you that reading assignment. Read chapter 1, read chapter 2. It's very important. Now, we're not going to be able to cover every single topic in each of the chapters that we talk about. And so there are things in the textbook there that I need you to pay attention to. However, for the exam questions, most of the exam questions will be focusing on the topics that we covered in class. There are topics that are important in the textbook. I want you to get that information, but if we do not talk about those topics in the lecture there, you should not expect to see questions related to those topics there. Okay, so each chapter has different, we have different approach on the topics that we covered from each of the chapter there. And the author, when he wrote the book, the book there, and he feels that these information needs to be combined in this particular chapter there. And so we either don't have time or we think and they may not be as important, so we skip some of the topics there. Okay. So when you read the textbook there, and make sure you have a clear understanding what are the things that we talked about in class, and make sure that you focus on those topics there. In addition, whatever is in that particular chapter, you need to make sure that you when you're reading the textbook there, pay attention to those things as well. And keep in mind that those are the things that will not be as an exam topic. Okay, so that's pretty much about the course orientation there, and we spent about an hour and, well, a little bit more than an hour there. And one more thing I want to show you is the Canvas site there. And those of you who are here, who have taken classes here before, you know what Canvas is. And those of you who, this is the first semester, then Canvas is the learning management system that we use on this campus here. So when you log on to the website, you can see on the upper right corner, they're making the changes to our website there. So halfway through June, you may see a different website there, but still, you will be able to see Canvas, My HCC, HCC Express, somewhere on that website there. So if you log on to Canvas there,